watching Breaking Ground and I am Swati Joshi. Let me first take you through the top 5 stories that we are going to focus on. Number 1, it's Foxconn factories and political fireworks. A major milestone in job creation sparks a fresh face-off. Rahul Gandhi hails Karnataka's role in the Foxconn ramp-up, calling it a model for others, while Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw hits back with "Thank you, Rahul," crediting the success to PM Modi's Make in India vision. Next, we'll talk about the Prime Minister's strong message, the Sabka Saath message, marking a big outreach to the Christian community. But even as the gesture makes headlines, the INDI bloc remains unrelenting, alleging sung links to recent Christmas attacks. The big question, who's disrupting the Sabka Saath spirit? We'll also talk about the mega impact of Times Now's news break and continuous follow-up of the Aravali report. Centre issues directions to the states for a complete ban on the grant of any new mining leases in the Aravalis. The opposition, however, is calling it a damage control by the centre. The question is Congress hurt by mining ban in Aravalis? Then we'll also talk about the Naxal Mukt effort that is being put in, the operations that are being launched, major action on ground in a big win for security forces. Top Maoist commander eliminated in Odisha after a fierce gunfight. With his killing, Odisha inches closer to being declared Naxal-free, a major milestone in centre's pledge to make India Naxal-mukt. And later in the broadcast, we'll talk about Bangladesh, a fresh churn in Bangladesh's deepening political crisis. As extremists run amok, a big political twist. Khaleda Zia's son, Tariq Rahman, has returned after 17 years in exile. His comeback has sparked a wave of reactions, with the BNP now planning a grand welcome. Let's shift our focus to the credit race. They say failure is an orphan while success has many fathers. Well, the iPhone maker Foxconn has hired around 30,000 people in just 8 to 9 months for its facility near Bengaluru. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi was quick to praise the Karnataka government for facilitating what he called fastest factory ramp-up seen in India so far. He said this isn't just a statistic but transformative job creation. He said this shows Karnataka is setting an example by creating an ecosystem where manufacturing can grow at this scale and speed. He even said that this is the India we must build, jobs with dignity and opportunities for all. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw was quick to respond and claim credit. He thanked Rahul Gandhi for acknowledging the success of Prime Minister Modi's vision, the Make in India program. Let's listen into the statements. Let me tell you about who stands where. Rahul Gandhi has praised the development. Rahul Gandhi says Karnataka is setting an example. Transformative job creation is happening. 30,000 people have been hired in 8 to 9 months. And this, Rahul Gandhi says, is an example of rapid growth in manufacturing, the type of India that must be built. Quick to counter was Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw. And this is his response. He said, "Thank you so much, Rahul Gandhi, for acknowledging the success of Prime Minister's Make in India policy. Prime Minister Modi's vision is the reason behind this development." A quick reminder coming in from Ashwini Vaishnaw for Rahul Gandhi. And he says, India is becoming a producer economy. So that's a jibe as well. Remember, Rahul Gandhi said it's a dead economy. And from Berlin, the message for Modi government by Rahul Gandhi was India needs to start producing. Another Congress MP, Manikam Tagore, hit back at the BJP. He said, let the record be clear. The Foxconn ramp-up didn't happen because of slogans. It happened due to the policy, execution and speed of Karnataka government.
Karnataka government, under the leadership of Siddharamaya and Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumarji and Industries Minister MP Patil has made that possible. Their hard work, their planning, their implementation can't be taken over and the stickers can't be pasted on the age of Mr. Modi, which is unfortunate. Karnataka government should be credited with that development and progress of Karnataka. Congress model of government is the which leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi ji is speaking.
The INDI bloc has now united against the centre. The DMK claims that it is normal for the BJP government to take credit for itself when there's development, while TMC and Congress accuse center of eating state's credit, isn't it?
It is normal for this BJP government to take credit for itself when there is a development, when there is job generation by the state governments which are not ruled by the BJP. In reality, the support that the union government gives to the state ruled by the opposition parties is very less. It is despite this partiality and the competition, the states like Karnataka and Tamil Nadu are doing their best to keep their records in the economy, their contribution in the economy, their contribution in the job generation.
The unemployment indices have been the highest during the regime of the BJP government post 2014. So these are the issues that they do not want to discuss, and thus they evade. Even when Mamata Banerjee, the Honorable Chief Minister of Bengal, was mentioning that while the employment indices have taken a turn to the worse all over India, it is better here in West Bengal. So this is the narrative, this is the true narrative which should be discussed.
चाहे सेंट्रल का प्रोग्राम हो या स्टेट का हो, जो इम्प्लीमेंट करके इसको ज्यादा फायदा पहुंचाता है तो क्रेडिट तो स्टेट को जाता है ना। अब मेक इन इंडिया में क्या हुआ है तो सबको पता है। सवाल ये आता है कि उस स्टेट ने जो काम किया है वो स्टेट क्रेडिट लेगा। अब हमने वहां स्टेट काम करेगी और सेंट्रल को क्रेडिट मिलेगा, तो सवाल ये होता है मेहनत करे मुर्गा और कोई अंडा खाए।
The entire India has come together to hit out at the center, and amidst the credit war, BJP has also fact-checked Rahul Gandhi. Breaking up his India's manufacturing sector declining remarks in Berlin, BJP called out Rahul's duplicity. The party says, and I quote, in Berlin, Rahul goes and defames India and says that production is dead. And in Bengaluru, he says that India's economy and production is great. And this comment by Rahul Gandhi, BJP says, in Berlin, has in fact exposed him today when he hails the Foxconn job creation.
बर्लिन में जाकर भारत की बदनामी करते बोलते प्रोडक्शन इज डेड, और बेंगलुरु में बोलते हैं कि भारत की इकोनॉमी एंड प्रोडक्शन इज ग्रेट. आई थिंक राहुल जी by tweeting this has exposed himself. PLI scheme has not been introduced by Karnataka government. The PLI scheme, which subsidizes manufacturers to come here and make in India, because of which the boost in the production of mobile phone has taken place. And I can tell you that first we used to import mobile phones 90%. Today we not only give our own citizens the entire smartphone, but we are exporting. It has all happened after 2014 and particularly after the introduction of PLI scheme. So Mr. Manikam Tagore, जनता सब कुछ जानती है.
All right, we are joined by Ashok Gowda, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and we are expecting Syed Asad Abbas to join us. I'm being told he has joined us on the broadcast. Good evening to both of you. Mr. Gowda, the entire India has come together to hit out at the centre. They say that centre only wants credit. If the state government has worked hard, then the credit belongs to the state government.
See, Swati ji, it's very simple and direct. Success has not been found in one day. Success is built over the years by the central government. And central government initially, when they started Make in India, the same Rahul Gandhi said, "Babbar share aa jayega aur sabko kha jayega." That is the word what he used in the parliament as well as outside the parliament. So he mocked at it, very clearly mocked at it. The incentives which have been given by the Modi government for FDIs, whether for PLI, productive line incentives, and as well as Atmanirbhar Bharat, and as well as ease of doing business, all this has added over the past years to make sure that the manufacturing units, whether it's just not in mobile manufacturing, even in the car manufacturing, because I was discussing with the Toyota car people 2 days before, and even Continental people I was discussing. They were all saying that, like, the entire scheme is been revealed by the central government, which has helped the manufacturing units, whether it is car related or subsidiaries of car related or mobile or even semiconductors and so many other sectors.
All right.
So they had a lot of praises for the central government. This is direct from the companies which I am quoting. Whether even for the healthcare, pharmas, everything, the central government has helped them a lot. It's not just in Karnataka, and even in Gujarat, even in Himachal, even in Haryana, so many manufacturing units are opening, and even in Tamil Nadu for facts.
Okay.
So all this is one side. And now coming to the Karnataka. If they were so serious, why did Google go from Karnataka to Andhra Pradesh? Or why did semiconductors are not thinking Karnataka? Why are they going to the other states?
Okay.
It's very simple.
Let Mr. Abbas come in. Mr. Abbas, how is it that when Rahul Gandhi is abroad, he says that India is a dead economy. That statement he made in India. But in Berlin, he said, you know, India needs to produce more. He questioned the manufacturing sector, the growth of the manufacturing sector. Back in India, he hails Karnataka model. Karnataka India mein hi hai na? Last I checked.
Swati, firstly, I take great pride today, of course, being an Indian and also being a Kannadiga. In fact, we need to understand is Karnataka is the second largest contributor of GDP of our nation. Undoubtedly, Modi ji's own words, Karnataka is the crown jewel of India, and especially Bengaluru is the Silicon Valley of the East. Not just that, the startup capital of India. Coming to the point now, Karnataka, I completely agree with Rahul Gandhi ji. Karnataka is indeed setting an example. Look at Foxconn. 30,000 jobs created in just a matter of 8 to 9 months. The fact of the matter, let us understand that isme badotri kiski ho rahi hai? For the people of India, for the people of Karnataka, for the people of Bengaluru.
कि ये बात आप बीजेपी को समझा रहे हैं, बढ़ोतरी इंडिया की हो रही है, आप राहुल गांधी को समझा रहे हैं, सैयद अब्बास?
मैं आपको समझा रहा हूँ और आपके बीजेपी के जो स्पोक्सपर्सन मित्र हैं उनको।
एक सेकंड, आप मुझे क्यों समझा रहे हैं? ये स्टेटमेंट मैंने थोड़ी बोला था बर्लिन जाके, इंडिया नीड्स टू प्रोड्यूस मोर। ये मैंने थोड़ी बोला था कि डेड इकोनॉमी, और मैं थोड़ी बोल रही हूँ कि चलो कर्नाटका के मॉडल को हेल कीजिए।
स्वाति जी, जब मेरे भाई अशोक जो भाजपा के हैं वो बात करते हैं, उनको अनइंटरप्टेड टाइम, हमें इतनी रोक टोक, 1 मिनट तो दीजिए ना।
फॉलो अप क्वेश्चन है, इसको रोक टोक मत देखिए, आप ही बोल रहे हैं।
तो जैसे मैं खत्म करता हूँ मोहतरमा, तभी आप फॉलो अप कर दीजिए प्लीज। मेरा जो इतना प्रिपरेशन पानी में चले जाता है, इसलिए। कमिंग टू फॉक्सकॉन, दिस वुड नॉट बी हैपन विदाउट द मिनिस्टर ऑफ द कर्नाटका कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट, मिस्टर MP Patil. This man has spearheaded this campaign with Foxconn. Also, if you look at it, 80% of women are hired. Many of them first job just between the age of 19 to 24. Karnataka's true example of Nari Shakti, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ, जो हमारे भाजपा का नारा है, वो एक्चुअली कर्नाटक में सिद्धरामैया जी कर रहे हैं। उसके साथ सिद्धरामैया जी, who is the Chief Minister of Karnataka, has also been a very important part of this job creation. In fact, the MOU which was signed with them, the memorandum of understanding, it was clear that women will be preferred over the men. 80% women, 30,000
You are
jobs
getting
created,
into
8 to 9
all
months.
the technicalities.
Look at the speed.
I asked you a question. Karnataka is also in India. So why, when on foreign soil, you say that India needs to manufacture more, there are growth in manufacturing sector is stagnant, and back when you come back to India in Karnataka, you realize, oh no, we are doing good. And if you're talking about Nari Shakti, one second, if you're talking about Nari Shakti, then the center can also talk about the important portfolios that they have given to the women ministers and at state levels as well. So the discussion is not about Nari Shakti. Respond to the question.
Swati ji, this discussion could not be, of course it is about Nari Shakti, because I feel proud that my state of Karnataka has given 30,000 jobs to women. So it's a great achievement. Also, as a matter of fact, let me tell you that when we speak of our country, what is the harm? If I have a home or myself, why can't I do better? If India as a nation, why can't we develop more? Why can't we produce more? Why can't we manufacture more? Why can't only make in India ये सिर्फ जुमलेबाजी जो भाजपा की होती है? Why can't we bring into existence? Why can't we do it in existence?
Make in India is a jumlebazi. Okay, let me bring in Ashok Gowda. Ashok Gowda, Make in India is jumlebazi. Also, when you say Ashok Gowda that success does not happen overnight, but you seem to take credit for everything that India has achieved. You never give credit to the past governments. उसका credit तो आप खुद ले लेते हैं. अगर success overnight नहीं हो रहा है तो उनको भी credit दीजिए.
See, Swati ji, we agree. See, the point is very simple, Swati ji, that over the years, there are a lot of few things which have happened, whether it was Nehru's regime or Indira's regime, or even Rajiv Gandhi, or even P.V. Narasimha Rao. The maximum change which happened during P.V. Narasimha Rao has formed a pathway for the development in India, which is like, liberalization, privatization, globalization. All agreed. There is no doubt. But the point is very simple. The policy paralysis which existed during the Congress regime, whether it was UPA 1 and 2, or whether it was Rajiv Gandhi, or sometimes during Indira Gandhi, or sometimes during the Nehru Gandhi. See, the policy paralysis, the kind of the things, for example, ease of doing was a policy. How do we make ease of doing business? By opening a single window. Believe me or not, when the same MP Patil was a minister during the Siddaramaya's first regime, from 13 to single window was a laughable stuff in Karnataka. When Yediyurappa ji came as a CM, we all requested single window clearance, means single window clearance, meaning to say whether the land conversion, permission for land, approval for the plan approval, electricity connection, or all of them should happen at the same window. Process has started now. The same thing is being followed, and Papa, Abbas is saying,
but the Congress is saying it is because of the policies of the Karnataka government.
That is what I'm coming to. I'm coming to the same thing. MP Patil.
May I come in, Swati ji?
One company which is not from the company. Again, I'm working with that company for some small reason. I happen to meet the top management, not the companies what I quoted, some other company. The same company said, when we go to MP Patil, he makes us to wait, including the CEO has come down from somewhere outside the country, and they have made him to wait for 4 to 5 hours. The same thing, same government.
We've ended policy paralysis is what the BJP is saying, Syed Asad Abbas. अब मुझे उनकी भी तो रोक-टोक करने दीजिए ना, मैं उनकी भी रोक-टोक कर रही हूँ, follow-up questions पूछ रही हूँ. लेकिन policy paralysis, the center says we have ended, which is why we have a conducive environment and atmosphere now which attracts investment. So you cannot bring it down to a credit race.
I will, yes, I think we should definitely not bring down to a credit race. And I wish Ashwini Vaishnaw ji, a very able minister of BJP, should watch this show and understand that jeet hum sabki hui hai. There's no need to take the credit and acknowledge yourself that we did this. Now, coming to the point here, Swati ji, my dear friend Ashok Gowda today has created history on the show. The first BJP member who said that, yes, there has been a contribution of Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, and maximum contribution as a Prime Minister, he has agreed and accepted on your show, is Congress Prime Minister PV Narasimha Rao. Thank you, sir. Jai Ho, Jai Karnataka, Jai Hind. But one point he has heard, he spoke about Yediyurappa government. Respected sir, in Yediyurappa government there was not just policy paralysis, but government paralysis. None of your BJP ministers in the history of Karnataka were able to complete your 5 years. It is only Siddaramaiah.
You know, he's not the first one. He's not the first one, let me tell you, because the Prime Minister has also consistently praised former Prime Minister PV Narasimha Rao. So इधर पे भी आप गलत जगह क्रेडिट देने का काम कर रहे हैं. Just like this debate, आप मिस्टर गौड़ा को क्रेडिट दे रहे हैं. आपको क्रेडिट देना तो प्रधानमंत्री को दीजिए, because he's the one who's consistently been praising the contributions of PV Narasimha Rao. And all the suggestions that you're giving, Syed Asad Abbas, sounds like they are going Rahul Gandhi's way. The fact of the matter is that job creation is happening, which is good for India. The need here is to come together and acknowledge that we have a conducive atmosphere in the country today that invites investment. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. It's Christmas, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi started the day attending Christmas morning service at the Cathedral Church of Redemption in Delhi with prayers, hymns and